Hello everyone. Let's make sure the stream is live. It's always important. Just waiting on my laptop to tell me where I'm at. Man, and Twitch is taking forever to load on my laptop so I can see the preview. Also, I should probably mute it too. Yep, I'm live. Well, hey everyone. This is going to be a little bit different of a stream. This is, because I've had to skip it twice, the first time I'm trying out what I'm calling First Bite, which is I play the first little bit of a game, you know, see how it is, talk about it, and if I enjoy it, I keep going. If I don't, I stop. I enjoy narrative games, though, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep playing this, but, you know, we're going to see what the narrative has to say in this game. So let's dive in. Oh, I have control of my face. Okay, oh. Alright, that's interesting. The Finches. The big family. Okay, well, let's play. Well, okay, hitting play took me right back to this spot. Oh, okay, found it.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
That is a special looking house in that drawing. Ooh, I have a body. I have a zoom button. Oh, I have the main menu button.
I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
That seems strange. Like, scenery's nice looking. The house, though, it's very unique.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Hey, Uno, how's it going? I mean, if those bills have been there for 7 years, it's not that urgent anymore.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
That's sad. I'm doing good. Had a good stream last night. Decided to experience this. No, I am still not affiliated. I've been trying. It's just not working out. So, surveillance equipment, that's good to know. Where's Frog Friend? I hear Frog Friend. I want Frog Friend.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Yeah, I've been trying all week to, you know, get viewers up to try to get affiliated, but I haven't had much luck.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
The Finches. Okay, so I've got two paths. I wonder which one I should go for. I mean, I could go down into the forest, or I could continue on the path that looks like it goes to the house. I think I want to go down and explore here first. I mean, it's a narrative game. I can do whatever the hell I want, basically, but... I'm a rebel. I'm going off-road. What? Missing purpose. Okay. So that's some environmental storytelling that you wouldn't have seen if you went the regular route. Some missing persons papers floating in the water here. Although that water is very still. It doesn't look great. Like there's not even splashing there, but still. You know, I'm willing to forgive. Why are these missing persons papers here? That's what I'm curious about. Can I cross the stream here? Yeah, I can.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Hoping for at least a leg. We have to use all the parts of Edith Finch. I mean, so far, other than like the water being a little weird looking,
The woods
the
around the
graphics are
house
great.
have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
The camera kept snapping back to the middle of the path there, I guess to make sure I saw the words. The music's getting a little eerie too, so... And why a wheelbarrow just out here in the middle of nowhere? Oh, there's something over here, building. Looks like a basketball hoop.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
That is a fucked up house. I mean, who built this like that? What the hell? Okay, so it looks like even if I'd gone the other route, I would have ended up here as well. So going down, I just experienced the missing persons flyers, which there are some here as well, so... Yeah, that house is, yeah. That house is special. More missing persons flyers. All the way up to the front door.
The house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
I mean, I'm an adult and looking at this house makes me uncomfortable. It just looks like a spook house. And the missing persons flyers everywhere doesn't help. Milton Finch? Is that what that says? He's got a crown on. Wait, are all of these for the same person? Yeah, they're all for him. So this one member of the family went missing.
As a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Wait, so she's only 17 and she's coming back to this place by herself? I mean, you couldn't, like, bring a friend? Well, at least there's gardening supplies. Gary's potting mix. Gary. One of many renovations. Yeah, you're not even kidding.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Well, we go home now, right?
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
The house is a trash heap, it looks like. Alright, so if I was a key, where would I be? Maybe around the side, maybe the side door's open, yeah. The house is just there, it doesn't wait. friendly wind chime. Well, at least the recycling bins are still here. Am I going in through the dog door? God damn it. I went in through the doggy
Crawling
door.
through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Hey, saving. We hit a checkpoint. Oh man, we inherited all these household chemicals? It's gonna be great. Make so much drugs here, I guess. Although I bet this freezer stinks. Oh, great. The workshop. There must be crafting in this game. Get some bikes. It's good.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Well, if you knew that, then why did you try the lights?
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Yeah, it's a survival crafting game. I'm waiting on the zombies to show up.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Alright, Edith, Edie, Lewis, Dawn. So, I guess that's us. Did someone mention crafting? Damn it, Uno. Beloved brother to Edith, son of Dawn. Okay, so yeah, she mentioned earlier her brother was dead. That is a lot of canned fish. Why so much?
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
And you didn't bother taking out the trash before you moved out? Oh, like I said, this place must stink.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
So, you did remember to take the cat with you when you moved out, right? I'm not going to find just like a dead cat in here, am I? I swear I will turn this game off. Good lord, that is a lot of salmon. Ugh.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
Okay, who puts their books over the door like that? Hoarders. The only people who do that.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
I mean, what is that, anyway? Is that just an empty box with packing peanuts in it?
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Okay, so her brother's name was Milton. Can't open the door from this side. That is one hell of a lock. Wait. This door is not just bolted shut. It's also got some kind of, like, foam insulation around it. Nothing's getting through that door. Why would someone go through that much trouble to seal a door? Mail slots. Oh, Edith has mail. Bolted and sealed. Yep, we found the hell portal.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Not creepy at all. Barbara Finch.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Good timing for the music box to stop right then, too. We left the TV?
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Wait, the original house sank? Man, this... And then the words flew up the chimney. Okay. This place is weird. Hey, cat bed. Knitting, okay. Why did we leave this TV? Seems good. Can I go up the fireplace? Am I Santa? Yeah, it's probably built in the swamp. See, that house looks fine. A lot better than this weird-ass house. Still gotta find where this key goes, though.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
I mean, did they just up and leave in a hurry? What happened? Well, I guess we'll find out throughout the course of the game.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
So you
It
sent...
was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
There were no survivors except the furniture. Okay, so I have this key. Oh, I haven't been upstairs yet. Past the hell portal door. So it's got one of those lift things, so the grandmother was definitely disabled.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Okay, it took control of the camera to pan it to the left there, I guess to show one of the sealed doors with the peepholes in it. Still very strange. Like, the mother literally sealed up. Oh god, that's an evil door. I don't want to go in there. Yeah, all the bedrooms are sealed with foam and door things. The mom sounds like she was batshit crazy.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
So Barbara was a celebrity? Go in the shark room. Yeah, even the door, like, this looks... Yeah, it's too weird. Yeah, okay, I'll go in the shark room. Wait, is that... More stairs going up. Okay, let's go to the shark room. Yeah, people still lived here for a little bit.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
So this is Walter's room, okay. How many Finches are there?
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Yeah, why would the key fit this book? Okay, it fit the book.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Alright. This is kind of weird, but sure.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
I'm in the same boat, Reneko. I have no idea what's going on.
But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Wait, was this room sealed your whole life and the only way you could see in it was through the
Being
peephole?
inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
What the actual fuck? Molly Finch.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
I'm not eating the gerbil food. Wait, is that the only food?
I kept eating and eating.
What? No, don't eat the toothpaste. Oh, God.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Why? I can't drink from the toilet. Go to the kitchen, you crazy girl. Yeah, I think that would be the smart
The
thing.
food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
The fuck was that sound?
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly,
What the fuck?
I was a cat.
What? Okay, what kind of drugs am I on all of a sudden? Why am I a cat?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
I'm not on enough drugs for this game, I think.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Are you sure they're alive? They look like mannequins.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Why? This little girl's crazy as hell.
And suddenly,
And
I
dead.
was an owl.
What?
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
I'm not high enough for this game.
Rabbits.
I have to catch a rabbit? The fuck? I'm an owl now.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
I ate the
swallowed him
rabbit
up,
whole.
And I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
What the fuck is going on?
A mama rabbit. She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
What? What the actual fuck is going on? What is going on? I'm stuck. Then I was a shark. I'm just rolling down a fucking hill.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
What the fuck is going on? Completely normal game.
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
And I'm a shark now.
Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Wait, am I... What am I now?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere. I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Bioshock Remastered did get weird. I am the
I wanted
Cthulhu.
to stop, but also I didn't.
I wanted to stop, but not really.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
What is going on in this fucking game?
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
And then Molly ate the world. Oh, I just came up to the toilet. I'm so happy someone wasn't there. I didn't want to bite their ass.
I got closer and closer.
Oh wait, we're in our own room. Are we gonna eat ourselves? I think that's what it is. I think we're about to eat ourselves. I gotta figure out how to get up on the bed.
All of my stomach started growling.
All of them?
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
What the actual fuck is wrong with this family?
not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have. I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Therapy for the first time. Alright, so I can go out there now. And I can't go back in. Okay.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Yeah, turned back into the cat. I don't know.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Why are there so many bird cages? Is this the crazy bird lady? Wait, they all have a picture of a... That one has a picture of a snake. A lizard. Okay. What's this one? Another... Okay. Zoopy.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
The snake is Bob.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
So this family has been fucked for at least 500 years. Okay.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Wait, he set sail with the house? He just took the house on the... Okay.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Odin the Allfather. With his house.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Yeah, I've heard of houseboats. Not the entire house.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Yeah, that's how the house sank, apparently. Now we know.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Oh, Edie, did you build this mess?
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Okay, so that one didn't have a whole level for that member. Obviously, this person was very sick.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
I
hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Edith Jr. Lake Trip, Sam Photo Word, Conspiracy Now. My friend Bigfoot. Random junk. Good, very good.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
72-year-old woman refuses to evacuate because of little forest fire. Built 1937.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, She could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
How's Mole Man any weirder? It's not. It really isn't weirder than the cat, owl, shark, octopus girl. Wait, dragon kills Finch. What? The fuck is going on?
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Is that
The
Shag?
only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Why? Why?
It was a pretty big trace.
Uh-oh. There's a secret in the bathroom. Really?
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
I also would not want to clean this bathroom, but we just found another secret room. Is this a
Sven gave
dark
Sam
room?
an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
So we found a hidden dark room in the shag carpet bathroom. Calvin Finch. Man, this is kind of a wild bedroom. Fort Sam and Fort Calvin. Huh.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
And then this cuts my hand off.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh, I have to use both
My
sticks
brother
for
said
this.
he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Oh, I'm gonna fly. Give me a minute.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
This is not gonna end well.
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up.
How am I still upside down?
Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
I'm like actively trying to kill a child right now. This is weird.
I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
I'm losing altitude here. Uh-oh.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
I have liftoff. I have achieved liftoff.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Still not as strange as the first one.
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Only half of the room.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
What now? More
Passages were a
secrets.
pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Hey, this is like Dark Souls. We opened a shortcut. Hey, I think we made it to Barbara's room.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Yeah, that's not a creepy thing to have in your room. They build the Spencer Mansion? Possibly. I think I'll just live in here now. I didn't mean to get back in, to be honest. I just saw the prompt and I was like, ooh. Alright, what do we got in here? Barb Street.
I never
Nice.
thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, for, like, a child celebrity, this is a tiny room. She must not have had much fame afterwards. Comics.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family.
The Crypt Keeper.
I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that.
Is this like Scooby-Doo
Why
now?
is the door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The
Oh,
secret
really?
is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe.
Well, now we know.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
It even had a prompt on it. Oh, I have to do this.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Really?
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh boy. Oh boy. What the actual fuck? We're playing Halloween now. What the actual fuck is in the basement?
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman Killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused.
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show.
Yes, you should have.
Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
What? The music.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
The clock tower game is...
But she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Get out of the house! Get out of the house! Damn it, I can't get out of the house. I have to go beat this guy up.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. It's the best you got, lady?
The monsters had come to surprise her.
What?
Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her.
What?
Her ear.
Oh.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Oh, God.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered.
It's
As
just
absurd
the
as
picture with the
comment was.
crutch.
Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Well, we now know how to get into the basement, I guess?
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
So let's go fuck with the music box. I mean, now we also know that, like, one of our family members basically got straight up murdered in this house. Let's see what spoopsy things are in the basement. Creepy noises. Sven? Okay. More crafting, it looks like.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Well, guess what? We're in the basement now. Oh, there's the table saw that the man got cut on. so not going to mess with that. Surprised it doesn't have blood on it.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Oh good, I can open the fridge!
She was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that. I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Did I just go into like a World War II era Nazi bunker?
As far away as he could.
Albinos. Some pea soup.
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Here we go.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Wait, what?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
Who eats peaches like that?
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
I would hate peaches after, like, a couple of days of this.
And then one day, everything just stopped.
No shaking.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting.
That line delivery sucked.
Well, I still can.
Alright, before I take that bunker, I'm going to look around more. Oh, nope, I can't go back because that stool is in my way. Okay. God damn that stool. I'm invested now. I want to see where this game is going. This is weird.
Somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it.
So I found a train tracks under the house.
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh boy. Saw that coming. So he got ran over by a train.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Your mom sounds like a real crazy person. Oh, good. He liked model trains and he got... Ugh.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me. Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Yeah, I can... Yeah.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Oh god, it must stink.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2.
Maybe 2? What do you mean?
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
This train track goes fucking nowhere. What?
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Why is there a chair in the tree?
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family.
Oh, wait a minute. She's pregnant. I actually didn't get that until just now. Someone in chat probably picked that up first.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
So that's why she's saying maybe 2 Finches left. Herself and the baby.
And when you look at the house, it had that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness. Any of it seems possible.
Hey, they had satellite. No going that way.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Yeah, she's got a good point there.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Pet cemetery?
3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Ugh.
Sven
there's a
built
bunch
the
of
house,
stones.
but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
There's a bunch of stones. Hold on, there's got to be a Korok nearby. Molly Finch. Wait, is this the cat Molly or the girl that turned into a cat Molly? Yeah, he definitely flew away. That's an interesting thing to put on there. Walter Finch gets a rock. Barbara with the star. Okay.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Yeah, he must not have. That's why they put a saw on his memorial.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Wait, is that the old house?
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
It's just there? Okay.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Gus Finch, Sam Finch, and Gregory Finch. Must be her brothers. I mean, her mom's brothers.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
I mean, that's fair. It's, holding on to that belief that they're still alive is one way of coping, but, Lewis and Sanjay Kumar. So that one's not a Finch, but must be maybe married in.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now...
This is the big tree where we were jumping around with the cat, so...
If she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
I was right, pregnant, okay. This is not a smart thing to do when you're pregnant. Alright, am I climbing up? Or yeah, another climbing, okay.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
Yeah, a bearskin rug is pretty intense.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
She doesn't give a fuck.
Picture's okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
Definitely should.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Yep, that's a keeper, all right. Taking a piss.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Oh, I bet I'm gonna take a picture of Bigfoot or something.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Don!
Wow. Yeah, I even captured the blood.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Oh, I'm controlling him now running up there.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Well, that's how he died. Good lord. The freak accidents in this family. If, you know, you killed him
Of all these
properly.
stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
So let me see. We still don't have Edie, Dawn, Gus, Gregory, Milton, Lewis, Sunjoy, and whatever that one down there is. Sven. Yeah, there's a couple of people we don't have. I bet that's a secret door. Okay. So I will get that after I finish exploring the room.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Yeah, that's for damn sure. Well, let's go for the secret door. And I has gun. Got a lot of hunting medals. Oh, boo. Boo. Boo, Addie. Boo.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Finch control. This must be the kid, the boy again. Gregory, Dawn. Divorce contract.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
What the actual hell am I doing? What?
Hand over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like.
This is weird as hell, but I love it.
He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination.
One more letter. I can knock them all down, I swear.
Whatever it was he saw. Made him happy.
I got the whale in. Come on, we gotta knock the G in. We gotta knock the G in. There. Victory. Hey, I got a trophy for knocking all the letters in. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Maybe knock the whale over?
I know how silly it sounds. That I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could.
No, my happiness. It's going down the drain. Wait, and then she put the... Why'd you strain the water and... Okay.
I wish he could have told us.
Hold on, I don't want this.
About the world he saw. Hey, there's so much I don't understand. About Gregory. About everything.
So the baby drowns in the tub is what I'm seeing. But at least the baby was having a good time.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy.
I'm a frog now.
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
So she kept getting distracted by phone calls and let the baby drown in the tub. That's sad. And that, because of that, there was a divorce. Dawn's bed is very basic.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, We don't need a stepmom, were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
I like the spiked thing on his arms.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Yeah, I like it. Look at the fuck you button.
Panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Smash the state!
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, make the music louder.
Yep, we're Katamari Damacy now. What?
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day.
Out
there on the beach alone. Just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
What?
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
I guess you got lucky? I don't know. He got... I guess there was... I don't know. Something weird happened there, too. It's like something weird happens with everyone in this family. Okay. This is a weird house map, but sure. What do we got here? Quiet time. Greg, be a baby. Good. I think he did it just fine. More climbing?
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get. Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh, okay, so that's why. That's an old computer. Ooh, there's a fire pole to go down real fast. Well, I have to, you know. Well, the awkward part is now I have to climb back up. But, you know, you have to take the fire pole if there's a fire pole.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later.
Oh, solar panels. That would explain why some of the house has power still.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Basil, sage, thyme, mint, Milton.
And to see kids in the house again.
Edith.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Well, it got bigger in a very strange way.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
So they were homeschooled. Reading is a hoot. Damn straight.
But it didn't last.
Okay. Wow, that's actually a fairly, compared to the other computers and technology in the house, that's fairly newer. Odin Finch, so they had a history.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
She just gave him a castle for his 10th birthday. And it's sealed, so it's... I recognize that logo. That's from their previous game. Unfinished Swan. Let's go around, look around the whole place. Yeah, the studio that made this is the same studio that made the Unfinished Swan. And that's the logo for the king in that game. You see it all over the place. Oh yeah, you can just look at this. This is straight up Unfinished Swan stuff. Even the music.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
I think this music is exactly from Unfinished Swan. Yeah, even the yellow highlight is something that was done in the Unfinished Swan, so that's neat. Yep, there's the symbol again.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh, that's cool. That's probably why they never found Milton. He stepped through a magic doorway.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared. Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Oh, and there's his magic doorway. I can't open it myself though.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out. Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
Yeah, that's a great reference to their previous work.
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Yeah, it does. Totally works for it. Okay, so that's how you get in there. So let's go into the boat room.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
A video game controller, so...
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
I was like, where's the TV? Oh, it's up there. Dawn Finch. Oh.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Whoa!
He kept working at the cannery.
I think this is how I die.
But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
My mind began to what? Oh.
wander.
Oh! I'm playing like Dungeons and Dragons or something.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small. Imagining a labyrinth.
So I'm playing the fish thing and this at the same time. I'm going to lose a hand.
Then something moved. Bats.
I'm trying to be cautious here.
And toads.
I don't want to lose my hand.
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
This just seems like a very unsafe job.
But he found something more.
Oh god, it got more in depth.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
I'm trying not to die.
Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on.
Ugh.
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
I don't want to cut my own hand off.
Brick by brick.
I don't want to cut my hand off.
Then he made musicians. And and songs for
Don't
him to
make me
play.
do this. I know what's going to
Talk
happen.
about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever.
I don't think
And
it
one
will
day
be.
It struck him
Don't say struck me.
that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Grab the flagpole.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Damn it! I don't want to.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis.
Well, okay, St. Louis, real one.
He started drifting away from our reality.
There's less and less screen space now for me to actually see where the cutter is. So I'm gonna chop my hand if I know it.
From the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
Louis, just go home.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a...
I get to pick?
handsome queen.
Okay, we'll go with the queen. That's kind of cool they give you the choice.
The queen was on her own quest for...
Radiant rainbow?
Radiant rainbows.
So now I have to make decisions. Ah, well, I killed the rainbow. I don't know, Uno. Let's go with the sitar. Uno, I'm trying not to cut my hand off. I'm trying.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
What's going on?
Even then, his logic remained
No.
sound.
Oh no, I can't see the chopper at all now. Oh, this is real bad.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Shit. I can't see any of it and the fish are piling up.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Jesus
For
Christ.
someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
I look like a generic RPG hero.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
What? Okay. I didn't cut my hand off, so...
Began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him.
Oh, wait.
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Did Lewis jump into the cannery machine and that's how he
The
died?
palace would be packed with his companions.
They have no faces. They have no faces.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting him.
A Calico? What? I'm not on drugs and I need to be for this.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
Why is she not facing me?
There was only one thing left to do.
Oh no. No, 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 no. I don't want to.
Bend down his head.
I don't wanna. Can we just go home? Oh. I'm okay. No, not looking.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch,
Oh.
your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Oh, God. No, honey, no.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Who's left? Edie. And then there's like 3 leaves that don't have portraits. 4 leaves. But Edie is the only one I think that's actually left. I like that it's definitely a gamer's keyboard because you get the hotkeys. I don't wanna. This game's making me do things I don't wanna do.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
So much packing, Peanuts. Alright.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Yeah, no kidding. This house is full of stuff. Oh, was that something else? No, it's the lamp. Okay. I think we're getting to the top.
Coming for a long time. Maybe I
Edith.
should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night. That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Alright, so they're gonna have a fight. I'm gonna go open a gift.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles.
Why
When
did
my
we
mom
sh-
said the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
So I now know how to get into this room.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Uh-huh.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning.
Wow. That's...
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
Oh, I'm going to the old house.
Earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it.
So this is the house where Odin died.
Fog rolled in. I lost my way.
Can't see shit, Captain.
I got turned around.
Well, we know the grandma doesn't die in this
For
story.
a while, I wandered. I started seeing things.
Oh, hello there. Welcome to Silent Hill.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Like, even the fencing is here.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
I was reading that, woman.
I screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
I want no rest of story. Yes, I am controlling the arm.
We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't.
It's hitting a bit close to home here.
And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Am I... Oh, I'm being born.
This journal was supposed to be for you. But now
I'm struggling.
See it. I just want to meet you.
I don't think you have to wait much longer.
Myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
I think... I'm guessing we died during childbirth? Or Edith did? Huh. That was a very interesting game. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, I like narrative-driven games because you get stuff like this. You get very interesting stories that you're not going to get in, like, a run-and-gun shooter. Like, they're short. Like, this only took, like, 2 hours to get through. But the point of these kind of games is not really the length. It's the story. It's the experience of the playthrough. And that's why I like these kind of games. Yeah, it was definitely interesting. It was different. It was they did new things that I have not seen before. Like, I've never seen a little girl turn into a cat, then a bird, then a shark, then an octopus. I just got a trophy for that guy's picture going by. Why did they have separate light switches? Okay. I also like the way they're doing the credits. It's kind of cool. Okay, the girl in the ball pit, yeah, she's having a ball. Ugh, peaches. The guy just downing peaches. Wow, that was weird. I still say the mom was the strangest character in the entire story. Like, every time someone died, she just sealed up the room. It's like, I get where she was coming from in the end, but she wanted to get Edith away from this place. Because, you know, everybody was, like, the whole family had died here, basically. But at the same time, I was like, come on. Sealing up all the rooms. Playtesters. How tall is this room we're in? I still really I liked the way they did the Barbara section, where it was in a comic book read by like not the Crypt Keeper. I thought that was really cool. That was probably my favorite one. The end. It also was a good game design, too. Replay a story option is now available. So I can pick a story and select. Yeah, it was definitely a game that happened. That is for damn sure. It happened to all of us. And I thought it was good. You know, it was an experience, that's for sure. Alright, well, I don't have much else to say about it other than, you know, it was definitely one of those games that's like worth playing through just for the experience. Another game I would say if you enjoyed this one is to try Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. That one's also a very strange game. Not as strange as this one, but it's got a story about several different people. It's the only thing about that one is the world is really large and open, and you move very slowly, so it's going to take you time to find everything in that one and actually see the entire story. And of course, there's games like Gone Home, Firewatch, The Unfinished Swan, you know, their last game. Those are also really good and worth trying. So, but I think that's gonna do it for the stream. Oh yeah, Everybody's Gone to the Rapture is great. I loved it. I recommended it for Talking Sim, but you know how it is. You can't really recommend a game for Alex or Cam. They have to play it themselves, or they don't. They're not interested. Yeah, The Witness is very good. The Witness though is more gameplay oriented. Required Turing test? Turing test. Haven't heard of that one. But yeah. Yeah, they did give Everybody's Gone to the Rapture out on PlayStation Plus at one point. Yeah, it's a very well done story. One thing about Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, though, the soundtrack to that is amazing. So you'll definitely enjoy that. Turing's a puzzle game? Okay. Yeah, Alex and Cam are adverse to recommendations. Even if it's a game I know they will like, because Everybody's Gone to the Rapture is from the same team that did, I forgot the name of it. It's a game they did on Talking Sim already. And it's exactly the same gameplay-wise. It's just like an evolution of that game. And I know that they would both like it, but yeah, it's like you can't recommend to them a thing. They won't do it. They have to do it on their own. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. I thought that was definitely a worthy experience. So yeah, there's the links in chat to follow me on Twitter for updates on when I go live and when replays go online. Be sure to check out my Patreon, and there's a donation link if you enjoyed what you saw. I'll be streaming again soon, maybe later tonight. Might stream some Destiny, don't know. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Hope you have a good day. Later, everyone.